guys, how are you? Well, I'm here. I'm really happy to be here. I almost wasn't here though. Oh my goodness. I am so glad today is September the 30th. You're not going to see this till October the 1st, but let's just go with what's happening in the moment. Okay, I know the thumbnail said feet. We're going to talk about feet, but before I do that, I would like to chat about something else. But for those of you who just want to hear about the feet part, I have a timestamp just down below. You can click on that and skip the chat. Because you may not be all that interested in it, but I really need to share this with you guys. Okay, September, for those of you who've been watched most of my videos this month, know that I've had a tough time. I've been all over the place. I've been overthinking everything. And I had come to the conclusion about, well, maybe this last week, that I should quit YouTube. That it was just, I wasn't really bringing anything to the table. I just didn't really have anything to share with you. And people maybe really aren't all that interested. Oh gosh, I was having a pity party like nobody's business. And so, in one way, it's good for you to know we all have our stuff. Doesn't matter who it is, right? Not that I think I'm all that special, but I have my stuff. As positive as I am, as much as I meditate and make sure that I keep a really healthy mind, and I'm aware of the power of my subconscious mind. It was just like I was just down the tube. And that is just part of life, and it happens. But recognizing it is happening is half the battle. So I recognized it, and I had to make a decision. But I had help from somebody that doesn't know me, somebody that just only came to my channel about a day ago, and she left this beautiful comment. And I've had lots of really nice comments. I mean, I don't want to take away from what other people said. I mean, really, really nice things. But it's like when we go through life sometimes, and there's like just stuff happening, and we can hear something wonderful every day, but just sometimes hearing that one thing at that one moment when you need it, it's like a life preserver, right? So I want to share that, and I want to share it because I know I'm not the only woman that has gone through this, and I've gone through it in many different stages in my life. And just because I'm 71 doesn't mean that I'm not experiencing all of that. I want to live. I want to have a great life. I want to make a presence on YouTube. So, pity party's over. But thank you, Marcia Ship. I hope I said that right. Skip. You guys, I just need to grab my laptop here. So while I was in the process of thinking I was going to quit YouTube and do a farewell thing, mind you, those things always get lots of views, but I wasn't going to do that because somebody made a huge difference. And so I would like to share it with you guys. This was on my hot dog video that I did. So I think that was my last video. Anyway, I'm going to put it at the very end. So if you want to go and check it out, and check out this wonderful new friend of mine, of ours, I mean, because you guys can get to know her as well. And yes, it is Marcia Ship. This is what she wrote, and this is a day ago, okay? So today's Thursday, the 30th of September. I just discovered your channel and how refreshing you are. I love this video, and like you, I do love a good hot dog, a fine glass of wine, and a cocktail at some point. But as you say, in moderation. I just retired after 30 plus years in the legal field, and I am so glad I found your channel so I can binge watch them. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your take on all of this information. And I think this is what's wonderful about YouTube. I just need to because you know what? We can take one subject and have 50 women in the room, and all of us are going to have a different take on it, different thoughts, because we come from different places. Our lives are different. So it's so wonderful when we talk about stuff and we get everybody's take on it. And okay, so Marcia says, thank you for your take on all this information. I feel that we are alike in the way that we are aging. and she's a little bit older than me. And so I'm excited because I feel like I'm not the only person in the room that gets so excited all the time, because life is wonderful. Okay, although I'm a little older, but think the way you do. Again, thanks for the video, and I'll be watching faithfully. That made me change my mind about quitting YouTube, because she said that. And right, it's just something I heard at the right time. Thank you for that, Marcia. You made all the difference. I'm staying on YouTube. It's okay for me to be lively and excited and all of that. See, this is where you know, we sometimes get caught up in the fact that when we watch other people, especially, and if they're people like in our age bracket or people that are speaking on the same subject, we somehow forget that we have to continue to remain our unique individual people that we are, because that's what makes YouTube so much fun to be at, is that we all have different thoughts and opinions about all kinds of things. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? You know what? I have never spent a whole lot, well, in our 30s and 40s, I think we do. I think in our 50s, we wake up and we go, I don't need to fit in. In fact, I'm probably just going to do a whole lot better standing out. And you know what? We're special. We should stand out. Okay, so Marcia, thank you. I'm staying. Okay, so guys, now we're going to get to the feet. Me?
Yes.
Thank you for holding that up. What's the one thing that you notice on women? Like you'll make comments if they're not done. What is that?
Beautifully manicured feet.
That was an easy one for him, you guys, because he's got to hold up the TV table so you can see my feet. But you really do.
I do.
Yeah, I know you do. And it's something in fact, if I forget to go for a pedicure, what do you tell me?
I mention it. That maybe it's time
to go for a pedicure. I know. Well, you know what? Look at that. I mean, really, girls, I don't care how old you get. I don't care if you've had a hip replacement, knee replacement, you can wear your heels just sitting down. Okay. You saw that part, right? Bill loves pretty feet. But I do too. Because as much as people talk about makeup, their foundations and primers and bronzers and blushes, I love about my feet. I think feet, I mean, a lot of people forget about their feet. It's part of the package. You know, like we never say from head to knee, we say from head to toe. And so my feet has always been pretty feet. But I've had some challenges in the last 5 years. And so now I say pretty feet and healthy feet. It is really, really important. I'm really dealing with something that is really affecting my life and what I do right now. And I had some little things happen to me probably when I was about 55, and I didn't pay a lot of attention to it. So I thought, you know what, this is a great conversation to have, because it might make one of you say, oh my gosh, I'm experiencing that. Maybe I need to talk to a professional person about this and see what's going on. Okay, well, first of all, I love, love, love pretty feet. I go for a pedicure every single month, except last year I didn't because of the circumstances, and I had 2. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that's all changed now. I'm going 3 times every 3 weeks to 4 weeks, minimum every 4 weeks, because I just can't do my gal's name is Lil. Are you ready, Lily?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hello.
This is my my gal that does my pedicures, you guys. Her name's Lily, so there you go. She's doing a good job.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
It's so important we take care of our feet. It's not just about nail polish. And she does a fabulous job. I make sure that all her utensils are sterile and clean, because that is really, really important when I'm going for a pedicure, that everything is been sterilized, or whatever their process is, that it's been done. So you need to pay attention to that. I used to let the pedicures many years ago, until somebody woke me up and taught me something different, is I used to allow them to use the razor. I have stopped that. They don't in the US. In the US it's illegal, although the odd one might do it. It's just a quick way for them to clean up your feet, but it does not take care of calluses. So don't do that, and I don't do chemicals. Just gotta do the rub, gotta do the rub. Yep. I don't want any of those things done to my feet. I love pretty feet. I love looking, the nail polish. I get to pick something that's going to go with my outfits or whatever I'm doing. And yeah, I cannot go without my pedicures. It is really, really important. I love a pretty little high heel, a pretty little flip-flop. All right, so now let's get to it. What do I do myself in between? I have a little bit of responsibility I have to take here for my feet. I'll just throw these little clips in here and there. I use my brush. I have this brush, and I need a long handle. Works for me. I used to have a little pumice stone, but because I'm having some lower body issues, I can stretch it a little bit further to get the bottom of my feet in between my toes. And I do this every night because I wear open-toed shoes all the time. So girls, if you're wearing open-toed shoes and flip-flops, I certainly hope that you're either jumping in the shower and washing those feet really, really well, or jump in the shower and just do your feet, please. I use my brush. I just bought this one new because my other one was looking kind of grungy, and I didn't think it was very nice to show it to you guys. I've got this for my calluses, for my feet. I love these. I think my other one that I'm just throwing out, it's got plastic on it, but these are great. I use that. Now the other thing, I haven't tried this one yet, but this one is a foot balm, and my girlfriend actually gave it to me, so I'm going to try that. What I have been putting on my feet a lot, ever since it got introduced to me again, is the castor oil. I put it on my feet, and then I put on a little sock at night just to keep the moisture in. This one's really loose and it's really light, and I'm going to explain to you why that is really important to me right now in my life. Because, all right, just remember, my attitude is we're going to get to the bottom of this, and it's going to change, and it's going to be better. I am not going to set myself up for failure on this. I am going to put a link down below of, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of this doctor who actually explained neuropathy in a way it's never been explained. And I was just at the hospital. Well, 2 months ago, I went in to see the neurosurgeon, and I'm waiting to go get an MRI done. So we're still in progress on figuring out what all of this is. But I'm going to say about 15 years ago, I happened to say to my family physician at the time that I was experiencing numbness between my big toe and the toe next to it. And he pointed out to me, because he worked in the same medical building as Bill was, so he knew what our lifestyle was. And he said, Lady, it's because all summer long you're wearing flip-flops, and then you go to Palm Springs and you wear flip-flops again. You're damaging the nerves. I went, oh. He said, well, I want you to start wearing Birkenstocks and get rid of those flip-flops. Well, you know, a pretty pair of flip-flops with a really cute outfit. I am sorry. I am not abandoning that, but I will, you know, wear my Birkenstocks when I'm just hanging out and going here and going there, or, you know, if I'm going to do a lot of shopping. But excuse me, if I'm going shopping with the girls, oh my gosh, I want to look pretty. Anyway, I have 6 pairs of Birkenstocks that do actually, some of them are really, really cute. But I'm not giving up my flip-flops, and I'm not giving up my pretty little heels, because I can hang on to Bill. Okay, so having said all that, I wish I'd have paid more attention to this issue 15 years ago, but we just kind of left it at that. Then about 4 years ago, actually about 4 years ago, I guess, it really started getting bad. But all of a sudden, it's really weird actually, in the last 18 months, since I had my hip replacement, this whole thing has escalated to like really bad. And so a whole bunch of blood work was done, like we've ruled out diabetes, any of, the illnesses, or MS. That was actually the first thing that we went to. MS was ruled out. Diabetes is ruled out. Whatever else the doctors look for. And so then I saw the specialist, and they do, they put all those things all over your legs and your feet and zap the nerves. So now we're kind of stumped. Like, why is this happening? Although now I know a little bit better what is happening to my nerves. And that link I'm going to put down below, because I have ordered a vitamin actually that is supposed to be really good. It's got unbelievable reviews. I want to share that with you guys just in case any of you want to check it out. I'm not a doctor. You got to do your own homework, but I'm going to try it. I'll definitely be doing a review on it. So anyway, so this neuropathy thing is really right now really causing me some problems in my lifestyle. One of them is wearing my little high heel shoes. It's just not that good of a thing to happen. But anyway, I do want to tell any of you gals, no, you don't have to be my age. You don't have to be 70, 71 to have this problem, because this for me started 15 years ago. I was 55 and really didn't pay any attention to it. So something has escalated in my body that has now gotten into this point. I can't put closed shoes on. I have beautiful boots. I can't wear them because as soon as I put my foot into something that is tight, then they're like totally, it's almost impossible to walk because I have no feeling. They just totally gone. So I'm constantly in open shoes, which is okay. I am in Vancouver. I don't know how long I'll be able to do it, but I did buy some boots last year that are like half a size bigger, a little bit wider, so at least I can wear them in really bad weather. So having said all that, you guys, that is why I really want you to think about not ignoring something that I did. Like now I'm wondering if I'd addressed this a little sooner, could that have made a difference? I am not sure. I'm waiting for my MRI to see if we can know and figure out a little bit more. But I'm walking, I'm trying to exercise, I'm trying to do all the things that are recommended, that if you have neuropathy, because the worst thing you can do is not do anything and just say, oh, well, that's what's happening to me. You have to. I'm putting weights around my ankles so to build my muscles stronger. I figure if I can make everything else work really well in my lower body, then that'll help the neuropathy. And you guys have to check out this doctor's video. He explains it so well. I now know exactly what is happening to the nerves. I still want my MRI to see if they can locate something in the spine, but I'm pretty excited about trying these vitamins. So do check out his channel. And that's why I said these little socks are really good. They're really light. They don't squeeze my feet. So I feel I don't get a lot of pain with it. Anyway, guys, that was my thing. Take care of those pretty feet. I mean, there is nothing prettier. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, I know. Birkenstocks are really good for my feet, and we want to keep healthy feet and all of that stuff going, but a little heel, I don't know. Pretty cute, pretty sexy, pretty, it's just a little cocktail dress with a cute little heel. It just completes it. So from head to toe, make sure you're looking after it all. Thanks, guys. Marcia, thank you again. I'm so glad you're part of this family. Okay, guys, take care. See you later. Bye. Oh, before I go, from now on, high five. You did well.